Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole Young, is now claiming that she has been a victim of domestic violence at the hands of Dr. Dre. She says that he abused her for their entire 24-year marriage. And I think that Dr. Dre should settle. I told y'all he should have settled. I saw this coming. I said he needed to go to Nicole with a deal before she starts exposing his secrets. I said that in the previous video that I did on Dr. Dre. I said, if he doesn't give Nicole at least $300 million, she's going to come out here and ruin his life. And we are in the Me Too era. We are in the Believe All Women era. And Dr. Dre has admitted to beating up women in the past. He admitted to beating up Dee Barnes. And he admitted to beating up Michelle A. So people are going to side with Nicole Young. And it's going to ruin him if she comes out here and does an interview crying and shedding tears and talking about how she's a victim and how she was a mother trying to keep her family together and she took beatings in silence for all those years. Do you understand that it would be over for Dr. Dre in this era? Because I've been going through social media and it's a lot of people who feel like Dr. Dre has not received any consequences for beating up Dee Barnes or Michelle A. And he admitted to this, so we can't even say allegedly, because he admitted to beating up Dee Barnes. And we saw the movie, which he admitted was true. He admitted that he beat up Michelle A in the studio. And he shot at Michelle A. Remember, in the movie, he shot at Michelle A. Could have killed her. And we can't forget about all those background singers at Death Row Records. He beat a lot of women up at Death Row Records. If you were a background singer and you didn't sing a song the right way, you didn't sing the hook the right way, or you were getting your ass beat until you got it right. All of those tiny women were beaten up by Dr. Dre. And instead of signing this divorce so that his wife doesn't come out here and ruin him, he wants to be like, I ain't giving that bitch shit. He wants to hide money. He wants to do all this dumb shit in the public. It's not the 90s anymore. We're not in that era where you can just get away with stuff. Dr. Dre needs to give his wife at least $300 million and let this shit die down. Because if he does not settle this divorce as soon as possible, and give Nicole a settlement that she is happy with, I see a letdown coming. I see a takedown coming for Dr. Dre. And I can even see Dr. Dre doing some jail time. I can see him doing some jail time. It's only going to get worse if he lets this drag on. Nicole is going to make more noise. And he will be ruined publicly. It's not worth it to drag out this divorce, Dr. Dre. I hope somebody on your team sees this video and shows it to you. But then again, I hear that you're a very stubborn man, Dr. Dre. So Dr. Dre is probably the type that would be like, oh, I don't care what nobody say. I ain't giving that bitch shit. Can't have that type of attitude. Can't have that type of attitude. Dr. Dre has a very, very abusive past. We can't forget that he got Dee Barnes blackballed. She was supposed to be in the Set It Off movie. A small role in the Set It Off movie. But Dr. Dre was in that movie and he told everybody that he wasn't going to be in it if Dee Barnes was in it. So she was denied an opportunity. I don't think Dr. Dre realizes the type of trouble he could get in if this divorce keeps dragging on. The more noise Nicole Young makes, the more trouble he will be in the long run. Settle the divorce, Dr. Dre. Settle the divorce. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. Give that woman $300 million. You're still going to be rich. After you give her the $300 million, you're still going to have a lot of money. You're still going to be able to live in luxury. Give her the money and move on. Give her the money, Dr. Dre. Pay that woman. Give her coins. Give Nicole Young $300 million.